It's going on. It's going on right now, guys. It's finally here. It's the Super Bowl 2019 weekend. This Sunday is the 53rd, I think they said, Super Bowl. So, yeah, guys, it's going to be friggin' lit. WWE is having a halftime show called Halftime Heat, which is going to be pretty awesome, I guess. But it's NXT. A lot of people don't like NXT, but you know, it's the Super Bowl weekend. Kind of feels like it's like a long weekend, you know what I mean? But it's just a regular weekend. But no, it's not just a regular weekend. It's the Super Bowl weekend. Even though Super Bowl is an American thing, us Canadians, we still celebrate it. So anyway, I know at first I did say on January 31st or February 1st that I was going to get back into the cell phones, that I was going to buy a cell phone, go back to Android and, give up on the computers, Windows, whatever. So, but that wasn't the case. I'm not ready, to get into, back into the cell phones or back into Android. I'm still enjoying my all-in-one computer. Of course, I had to pawn it for 2 weeks, but 2 weeks went by fast. Though it wasn't like I pawned it for like a whole month. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't pawned for like 30 days, right? So 2 weeks is just. So yeah, it didn't feel that long, but I did feel regret when I did pawn it because it's a really nice computer. Like I keep talking about it. Like it's 16. The resolution is 1600 times 900, right? So it's pretty darn clear. Has a good quality to it. It's a premium quality for sure. So what I'm talking about right now, it's been a long time, guys, since the last episode of the 200 vlog series. So I know I said I'm going to continue the 200 vlog series when, I get another cell phone, like when I go back to Android. But um, I don't know. Like, I don't know when I'm going to go back to Android or back to the cell phones. Uh, Probably February 28th, probably in March, because, yeah, like, another month or so, I'm fine with doing these videos on this webcam, on this computer. Um, I'll tell you what happened last night, though. Last night I got so drunk, like really drunk, because I was drinking the Molson Canadian cold shots, right? They're strong beer, right? So, you have like 14 of them, you're going to get fucked up. So, but I'm not hungover. I'm not extremely hungover, and I'm not throwing up. When it comes to the cold shots, I don't usually throw up on those, right? You know what I mean? It all depends on how much you have. But yeah. Anyway, so I did destroy that other computer that I had, the Windows Vista computer. And I just fucking like threw it over the fence. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it still worked and everything. But what was pissing me off before I got this computer So like on January 30th and January 29th, all of a sudden, out of the blue, Facebook stopped working, YouTube stopped working, um, checking my Gmail stopped working because I was using the Opera web browser, right? Because that was the only real web browser that was working on Windows Vista. I mean, yeah, I was using Safari as well and the Linux web browser Midori, but Facebook on Midori, the page is just blurry. You know what I mean? So that's why I regret pawning my all-in-one computer, because once I pawned my computer, I downgraded. But at first, when I first pawned it on January 16th, Facebook, YouTube, all that other stuff was still working on that other computer that I had, that broken laptop. But then just recently, every time I go on Facebook or YouTube, it would say that it's crashed. It won't even open. It won't even open Facebook. It wouldn't open YouTube. So I was so friggin' angry, man. Like, what the hell? Like, why? But I guess, the more you use it, the more you use an unsupported operating system, of course, it's, eventually, it's going to get worse. So there's no sense in going back ever to Windows 7 or Windows Vista. There's just no, like, why did I do it? I mean, I had no choice. The computer still worked in a way, but now that computer's gone forever. I just threw it over the fence that's in my backyard. I don't know, maybe it hit the road. I don't know where, but I threw it like a frisbee. I was like see you later, sucker. So yeah, I'm just happy that I got this computer back. And that's why I always do loans at the pawn shop, because you always get your stuff back, But every month, if you do this every month, like I usually do, if you do it every month, you're going to have less money every month, because you're paying, well, it's like paying a bill, right? You know what I mean? It's like paying like a hydro bill, like $130 bill or $150 bill, you know what I mean? And it will just feel like that, right? It's a loan. You have to pay the loan to get your stuff back. You have to pay the loan to get more money out, right? You know what I mean? Like, that's just the way it is, right? So anyway, it's a new month. It's February. So today on this webcam, I am deciding to record episode 13 of the 200 vlog series. It's just that I was going to wait until, March, but when I get a cell phone again, but here's the thing. Okay, here's the thing now. Okay, cool. You pawn your stuff, you pay to get it back, you do the loan and you get it back. That's cool. But come later in the month, man, like, try not to do, I need to stop doing that, man, because especially on this computer, everything is still working on this computer because, Windows 8.1 is supported until 2023. Still got 4 more years to go. You know what I mean? But I do notice, though, on the App Store, I don't know if it's because of Windows 10, because, you have the App Store on Windows 10, right? So it looks like the apps, it doesn't show the apps on the Windows 8.1s, on the Windows 8.1 App Store. I noticed that today. And I'm like, well, where's all the apps at? But they should not have removed that, because they should not remove that from the App Store, because Windows 8.1 is still supported until 2023. But I guess the App Store, they did remove whatever because of Windows 10, right? You know what I mean? So I mean, there is a possibility that I could get Windows 10 on this computer, but it might run slower than it is right now. So I don't really want to, risk that or take the chance. So as long as I can still get on, Google Chrome, the Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, check my bank, Netflix. The Netflix app is still playing. So the Netflix app is still there because it's already downloaded, right? So it's still, Netflix app is still working. So, like I have the standard Netflix, I have the SD Netflix, so it's not the HD, but when it plays on this computer, it looks like HD because of the screen, right? Because the resolution is pretty high. Like I'm used to computers. I'm used to 1366 times 768, which was my Windows Vista computer, right? But this computer, because it's all in one, and I think it depends on what the size of your computer is. Because it's a 19-inch. It's 19.4 inches, right? So I think that's probably why. So I guess if it's like a 15-inch or a 15.6 inch, I guess it'll still be 1366 times 768, but with I guess a 19-inch computer display, it'll be 1600 times 900. 1600 times 900, yeah. Which is pretty high. I mean, I'm not used to that, right? I'm used to the regular 1366 times 768 for the resolution for computers. That's what I got used to for the longest time. So yeah, I really love this quality a lot better. I mean, yes, there's higher ones out there, of course, if you get probably a 21.5-inch all-in-one computer, or like a 23-inch or 24, 27, 32. Yeah, you know what I mean? So it's going to be, those are going to be more higher. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I understand it's Windows 8.1. It's not up to date. It's not Windows 10. But to me, I still like Windows 8.1. You know what I mean? People are still using Windows 7, right? But never again. Now we're in 2019 now. It's the second month of 2019. So yeah, never again. I'm never gonna go back to Windows Vista or Windows 7. 2019, I'm still gonna mess with Windows 8. Cool. When am I gonna go back to Windows 10, or if I'm ever gonna get Windows 10 again? I don't know. That could be maybe later this year or 2020. I don't know. In 2020, Windows 10 is still going to be good, right? Even though Windows 8.1 is still supported until 2023, I don't think in 2020, within a year, I don't think I'm going to be probably using this computer, or probably be using Windows 8.1. You know what I mean? I eventually want to go back to Windows 10 for sure. But right now, 2019, I'm still gonna mess with this computer. It's just one of those computers I don't really want to get rid of. That's why I'm not gonna sell it to someone I don't know. I'm only gonna pawn it. I'm only gonna do a loan on it because I want to get it back. But if you keep doing a loan on it every time at the hawk shop, they're going to get annoyed by it, because I was doing that before with my Samsung TV. Kind of regret selling that. I really do miss that TV. It was a nice TV, but it had some issues though as well. But, So, yeah, guys. So I'm just gonna continue. I'm not too sure if I'm gonna be doing this every day. It's hard to say, but I wasn't gonna wait until March or February 28th. But yeah, guys, I need to. I keep talking about this. I need to start drinking less and just drink a few times a month, and that's it. And I keep this computer, and then in 28 days I can get a cell phone, and then the end of March or April, WrestleMania, get back into the video games. That's what I'm trying to do, but I'm not going to get that far if I keep pawning my stuff, because then I got to pay to get it back every month. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's cool you get money for it and whatever, you get a good $100 for it, but $100 doesn't go far though, man, especially if you're drinking, because you're going to spend $50 on a case of beer, and then you have $50 for food, which should be okay, but it's going to go quick, you know what I mean? If it was like, say, $150 to $200, yeah, that would be a better deal, but see, now I'm like waking up. I'm realizing, like, okay, cool. Yeah, I'm only gonna get $100 for it, but I'm also gonna regret it. And is it worth doing it? I mean, yeah, if you need money, but like I have to figure something else out, because I can't keep drinking all the time. So what I'm saying is, so like I'm drinking. I drank on January 31st. I'm drinking February 1st. I'm drinking. It's Friday. You're gonna drink, and then I think Saturday I'll probably take it easy, and then Sunday I'll get back into the drinking. But Sunday night, right when it's the Super Bowl, right? And yeah, like I'm just gonna drink this weekend. It's the beginning of February, and then that's it. And then after Sunday, or after Sunday, after February 3rd, that's it. I mean, yeah, I'm getting my Trillium. I should be getting my Trillium on February 10th, but that's for Netflix and stuff like that, and groceries. So, but yeah, man, if I want to keep this computer, for a long time, and I had it for 26 days before I pawned it, and then I pawned it for 2 weeks and I got it back. There was no way that I wasn't gonna let it go, man. If I got a cell phone instead, then yeah, I probably would not have got this computer back, but I had to get it back, man. I mean, it's just one of those things that you want to keep, you know. It's not a shitty computer. Yeah, to some people it might be, because, the 4 gig RAM, 500 gig hard drive, but that's all I need, man. I still got like 380 gigs left. That's just under 400 gigs. I still have quite a bit. And then, of course, in the future, I can get like an external hard drive and, stuff like that, right? But right now, I don't need that. So, okay, I think it's going to be lagging a little bit because, yeah, when you do like 20-minute videos, a little bit. Anyway, guys, so we are back. Welcome back to the 200 vlog series. This is episode 13. But my goal is, like, I'm realizing more that this is a beautiful computer. This is something you don't want to give up. And you're going to sell it or pawn it just to drink alcohol. You know what I mean? I mean, the alcohol will always be there. Do that at the end of the month. Do that in the beginning of the month, like February 28th, March 1st, March 2nd, March 3rd. January 31st, February 1st, February 2nd, February 3rd, like the ending and then the beginning of the month, right? Because you're going to get a few cases of beer probably. But yesterday I spent $40, but I got 32 cold shots. I didn't get 24, 28. I got 32. So 32 of them for $40. I mean, I can do the same thing again today if I wanted to. But I think today, probably going to go with Budweiser. I haven't had Budweiser, and it is Super Bowl long. It is Super Bowl weekend. And every year when it comes to the Super Bowl, I usually drink Budweiser. That's just the way it is. Yeah, and it's not strong beer or anything, but it's not light beer either because it's not 4%, it's 5%. So, Yeah, but you want to get like at least a 48 pack though, right? So you probably have to spend at least $80. It's expensive, but it's gonna last all weekend though, right? So well, yeah, I spent $100. Fucking party, drink that 48.